Could the rundown Department of Motor Vehicles in the heart of Hillcrest be part of the solution for San Diego's housing crisis? Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. Jesse Pagan has the night off. Plans to redevelop the site, which would include affordable housing units for low-income families, are shifting into high gear in Sacramento.
CBS 8's Richard Allen has more on this renewed push and why some Hillcrest residents are pushing back.
Well, that's right. Plans to redevelop this 3-acre DMV property here in Hillcrest have continued to start, stall, and stop for nearly 20 years now. But a new bill currently making its way through the state legislature could finally change that.
Until you experience it, you really don't know.
Alana Watson moved to Hillcrest less than 2 years ago from a small town in South Carolina and says she experienced sticker shock when she saw the average rent.
I had like a budget already, but I had to re-budget that budget because get with the real world out here.
She's supportive of this move to redevelop this DMV property in the heart of Hillcrest into affordable housing.
I do believe it would be a great addition to those that need it.
But also has questions as to who this housing would specifically be targeted to.
What did they consider affordable? Because it's a spectrum.
This new legislation, introduced by Assemblymember Chris Ward, would set a deadline of July 2026 for the state to sign a redevelopment deal with the San Diego Housing Commission, requiring at least 1/4 of the units built on the property to be affordable for low-income households. While tentative, plans could also possibly include new scaled-back office space for the DMV. Previous plans to redevelop this deteriorating DMV site here since the early 1960s never got off the ground.
I'm opposed.
Warren Ralph has lived in Hillcrest for the past 4 decades and points out the thousands of new housing units constructed in the neighborhood just in the past few years.
They're turning San Diego into another Los Angeles. And that's not what the people who live here want. I don't think we should have any more development for quite a while. I think we have enough.
While Philip McMullen, who moved here 8 years ago, has another issue.
My main concern is the fact of losing the parking.
Currently, this lot provides parking already at a premium in Hillcrest, not only for the popular Hillcrest Farmers Market on Sundays, but also free parking in the evenings for those coming into the neighborhood for its restaurants and nightlife.
So if people then don't have a place to park to come eat, they don't come eat.
And this new legislation is currently making its way through the state assembly, and from there it would go on to the state senate. If ultimately approved, it could be on the governor's desk for his signature sometime this fall.